Hello and welcome. In this tutorial, we will discuss about the parcel. What is the purpose of parcel and why we are using and what is the importance of parcel command. For example, if we have a property or road or any other, so we can use the parcel command to subdivide it in different parts. We can see here we have different type of areas which we divided already. So this is the purpose of parcel. You can subdivide and you can arrange, increase or decrease by yourself any area. So first of all, I will explain about parcel basic information. Then later we will do a practical example with like a housing society. So first of all, we will draw a rectangle. We can select a rectangle here or we can enter from our keyboard REC, the shortcut command. So once we click on the rectangle command, then we will click here. Now we need to click on dimension because we need to provide the dimension and enter 300 by 150. So now we have this rectangle here. We can see this one, and also we will draw a polyline. Why we are going to draw a polyline? Because of these two objects we will draw a parcel, and later we will move this line to this object. Then we will see how we can subdivide by the help of this polyline. So for this purpose we need to go to the parcel command here. Menu bar, you can see here, if it's hide, you can click on this small arrow here, and from here once you click on this small arrow, from here you can see show menu bar or hide menu bar. So from this option you can easily display this all menu bar which you can see here. These options you can select it from here, or also you can select it from this ribbon. Here is the all option: parcel creation tool, create parcel from object, create right of way. If we click here, we can also see the different option: create by layout, create from object, ROW, right of way, and here is the edit parcel. If you want to edit the parcel, you can see different type of option. We will use it later. You can add PI, you can delete PI, you can use trim, join or reverse. But make sure, keep it in mind that the normal trim command will not work in this parcel. It have this own commands which is working with the parcel command. So this is the fillet command also. And the next is the edit elevation. If you want to edit elevation, you can use it: elevation editor, quick elevation editor, edit elevation, and different type of option. We will explain it later. And here is the add parcel labels. If you want to add any parcel label, you can add from here. Add parcel label, single segment, multiple segment. And here is the add table. If you wanted to add any table for line, curve or segment area, you can easily add from here. So this is the some option we will explain with details. So now we will create parcel from object. We can select it, or we can go to this option and select create parcel from object. Once we click here, we can see on the command bar. The command bar give us an instruction what we need to do with the next step. So always focus on your command bar, it will give you the instruction. So select this one and select this object and press enter or space from your keyboard. Once you click, this dialog box will open from your window display. You can see it here. The first is the site name. If you want to change the site name, you can just easily click on this small box. Then this dialog box will open and you can provide the name here. For example, I'm going to enter new project 1. So now this is our name. If you need to 3D geometry, numbering, here is the some option, but we don't need to change it. So apply and OK. And next is the parcel style. Which parcel style do you want? So if you click on this small arrow, keep in the mind, if in Civil 3D you're using a small arrow and something is hide, then you need to click on this arrow. You will see a lot of information. So here is the basic: open space, property, road, single family. Whatever your property or your object is belong to, then you can just select it. So we will going to choose property. As per your requirement, you can choose. If it's road, you can choose any one of them. Click. If you want to do some changing in the same parcel style, you can click on this small pencil. Once you click here, you can see the information. You can change the name from here. Here is design, section, display. If you wanted to change the colors, you can easily change the color, because once you create the parcel, your parcel lines will be go from white to this blue color. If you want to change, you can change any color from here. If you want to off or on any layer, you can just turn off and on from here any layer. Here is the summary of it. And here is the layers. If you want to choose any layer for your parcel, you can just click on this layer option and you can select any layer from here easily. And here is the layer for the segment. So with which layer you want to use any, you can select from here the same as it is. And here is the important thing. This is the label style. Which label do you want to display on your parcel? Here we have different name, area and perimeter, name, square meter, acres, parcel name, parcel number. So we will select name, square and meters. Select this one. If you want to do any basic changing, you can click on this small pencil. From here this information, journal. Here you can select the text style if you want, and here is the layout. If you want to change the name, you can see here area. You can change the name from here, and here is the label location. And the most important thing, if you want to change something in this label text, you can easily change from here. Okay, color you can easily change. We will discuss this with detail in the property. So now we need to click on OK. Once you click on OK, you can see that your object color is changed from white to blue. Okay, here we can see the property 1, and here is the area in square meters, and here is the area in acres. So now these two object is in one side. For example, I'm going to move this line to this object. So we will see what will happen. So click enter M. Move command from your keyboard. You can see M is move. So just select move and select this object, and we will place it here in the mid. You can see that here is our mid or anywhere you can place it easily. So once you click here, now you will see that it is subdivided in two parts. Why it's subdivided in two parts? Because this rectangle and polyline is now in the same side. For example, I'm going to move this polyline to another side. So click on this line, right click, you can see that move to side from here. Okay, you can see it from here, or if you go to this ribbon option, you can see it also from here. Okay, move to side. Okay, so you can just click here, and from here you can see that you have two sites, one which we created new project and the second new site one. So we can just move it to the site one because we have one option, we don't have a multiple sites, we have just two. So click and click on OK. Now you can see that it's again in look like a one area, because now our polyline is in site 1 and our rectangle is in new site project. So that's you can easily do it. So remember that if you two object is in the same site, it can work to each other. If it's in the different site, it will be not work to each other. So again move and click. You can just move it, and once you click move, then you can see now is again subdivided very easily. I hope this video is helpful. We will see in the next tutorial.